Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing extremely well. Today's video is going to be extremely important because I'm going to talk about the current generation's obsession with solving 500 or more Leetcode problems. Wherever I see, they're like, I've solved 500, I've solved 800, I've solved 1000. That is what we are going to talk about in this video. So I'm not sure if you know me or not. So during my time, I did intern at Amazon. After that, I joined Media.net as a software engineer. And for guys who know Media.net, they know how tough are the interviews at Media.net. After that, I went on to clear interviews of Facebook and Google, and currently I'm working at Google. So I've seen this DSA era entirely in and out. So I know how much is required, and I've been seeing this pattern lately that people are just running behind those numbers, and that is what I will be talking about in this video. I understand numbers give you dopamine, but you need to use your brain wisely because time is critical. Like, you cannot just waste your time just to increase those numbers to decorate your profile, because at the end of the day, what matters is your skill set. So what we will be talking about in this video is the things that you need to do and the things that you do not need to do when you are using Leetcode for your interview prep. Point number 1, do not solve problems that you know you can. That is very, very important. What I've seen is people know the solution of a problem. They still type the code and just click on the submit because they want to see that accepted thing. Dude, what are you doing? You're not upskilling yourself. You're just satisfying your ego that, yes, I did solve it. Actually, you didn't. You already had solved that problem. That is why you are able to solve that problem in one go. You only solve problems for which you don't know the solution. You only solve problems for which you do not know if the solution will work or not. Any problem that you know that, hey, I have solve this problem, or I know that this solution is definitely going to work, avoid it, skip it, move ahead. That is what you need to do. Before my Amazon internship interview, the number of problems I did was overall 250 on Leetcode, but I made sure those were quality problems. So it's important that you solve quality problems that you cannot solve on the first go, or that you're not sure of the optimal solution. Only those problems are the ones that you should solve, and please do not solve for the sake of the numbers. So the competition rising up, solving problems alone is not going to help you. You will need to build projects, you'll need to give mock interviews, your resume has to be polished enough, and you will be requiring referrals when the time is there. So what I'll recommend you is to check out Preplace because they have some amazing mentors. Why am I talking about mentors? Because everyone has their personalized query where they're struggling from something or something else, and they need a personalized roadmap, and this is where the mentors come in. They will be sitting with you, they'll be hearing all your doubts, and after that they'll be preparing you a personalized roadmap. You can follow that roadmap, and every week they'll be checking up on you. Hey, did you do it? Hey, did you do it? And when someone is watching, trust me, you tend to perform a lot better. Once you're prepared, once you have done all your projects, after that they'll be helping you with mock interviews, so that before the interview you get a vibe of how the interviews are. After that they will be polishing your resumes. Once you're done with that, they'll also be helping you with referrals because most of the engineers have a good friend circle as well. So what are you waiting for? Book a free trial session with a mentor of your choice right now at Preplaced. Don't forget to use Strive 1000 in order to get extra 1000 credits. Point number 2, try learning topics pattern wise. What I've seen is people want to learn a topic, that is great. What they do is they go over Leetcode or any other platform, they give the topic binary search and they sort it by easy, medium, hard. They start solving all the easy ones, then they go to medium, then they go to hard. They end up solving 150 problems, and most of them are repeating patterns. It's not required. It is not necessary. What you need to do is you need to identify patterns. For an example, a topic like binary search, it has probably 10 or 12 patterns. What you need to do is you need to cover these 10 or 12 patterns. For every pattern, if you need 2 problems, if you need 3, if you need 4, whatever number of problems you need, till you understand that pattern in depth. It might happen for a pattern in binary search, you need 4. For a pattern in binary search, you might need 1 to understand it in depth. The moment you understand that pattern in depth, move ahead. Just do not keep solving problems just because you enjoy that pattern. It's important to finish up or wrap up the topics quickly. Like, I made this binary search playlist. What I did was I made it pattern wise so that you understand it in depth and you can solve any of the problems. So please do not solve problems by just giving topic names. It is good when you're revising, but when you're learning, it's important to be quick because you need to do a lot of other things as well. Point number 3, participate in contest. Why am I saying it? I've seen this common trend. Whoever is solving 500, 800, 1000, 1500, whatever is the number, most of them are not participating in contests. And at the end of the day, whenever they're going to the coding rounds, they're struggling. You need to understand one thing, that in India, the difficulty level is slightly tougher because the competition is enormous. So you have to be at your best. You cannot say that, okay, I'll get the interview and I'll clear it. In order to get that interview, there are like thousands of people appearing for an opening. So you have to be prepared for that coding round. And nowadays the coding rounds are getting tougher and tougher. So that is why participating in contests is very critical. What are coding rounds? It's a closed environment with unknown questions with a timer. How can you replicate that? How can you practice that environment? The best way is to participate in contest. Just opening a Leetcode problem and solving it. You're not under that pressure moment, right? You're not under that pressure of the timer ticking up. So you need to practice. So that is why please participate in contest. And after the contest is finished, please solve the problems that you were not able to, because this is how you'll understand if you are able to apply those concepts or not. And whichever concepts are still weak, try to solve more and more problems on that instead of solving random problems and like increasing your number count. Got it? Point number 4. Try to diversify topics as much as you can. Why am I saying that? I've seen a lot of profiles that have solved like 500, 800 Leetcode problems. But when I go over the profile, I see that the topics, specifically the advanced topics like graph, DP, trees, try, they haven't solved a lot of problems on it. So I get a notion that people are solving a lot of problems, but they're solving something like a binary search, arrays, linked list, the upper, like the easy, medium section a lot. But when it comes to the harder, like advanced concepts, they're kind of backing up. So it's critical that when you're picking up a topic, don't get into this notion that I'm gonna learn it entirely. Pura main seekh jaunga binary search, fir hi aage jao. Because you can never learn a topic entirely. You can never learn anything entirely on this planet. So if you're picking up binary search, assume you have seen my entire playlist. It's fine. It's time to move on. You will be tested when you're giving contests. The moment you give contests, you will find a problem on binary search. If you cannot solve, upsolve, and that is how you learn. You just cannot stick to binary search for 6 months. You gotta move to advanced topics. So try to diversify topics as much as you can. Try touching all the topics because that is important. Having a well diversified number on all the topics is like, that is what will matter, because when you go to interviews, you're not going to be asked on binary search or arrays only. You can be asked on any topic, and for that you should be knowing that topic in order to at least give it a try. So that is why try diversifying topics. Do not look at numbers. Just keep solving. At the end of 1 year, you will see that the numbers are good. If you look at your profile, they will be great. Solving it for the purpose of the numbers, it won't help you upskill. Trust me. So if you want quality problems pattern wise and on all the topics, you should definitely check out Striver's A to Z DSA course. I'll be leaving out the link in the description. You get video solutions as well. You get the articles as well. You get the C++, Java, Python, JavaScript code as well. And that is all you will be requiring for your interview prep. Along with DSA, getting your projects done is important as well. So do not miss out on that aspect. And if possible, do get a mentor who will be reviewing your resume, who will be taking your mock interviews, who will be pushing you every now and then. Check out Preplace for some amazing mentors. The link will be in the description. With this, let's wrap up this video and meet in some other video. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.